something that I just can't help but realize is that I still don't know what I'm doing. And it's a never-ending feeling. I struggled growing up with overthinking and never really starting things or taking that leap of faith because I never knew if it would land. And so, as of recently, going through a spiritual and self-improvement journey, finding God, I learned that I just have to take that step, that first step, and then the next step. And before I know it, I'm going to be covering some distance that I never would have covered if I didn't start to begin with. And even still, I don't exactly know what the next step is going to be. And I think that that's something very important that is the main reason why I wanted to record this video, because sometimes I just need to really pause, and as I'm on the go, as I'm grinding, I kind of forget to just pause and see where I'm at in the present, everything that I've accomplished in the present. And I think that that's something that I would love to share, and I would love to promote and encourage people to start adapting or adopting that mentality. That, if you ever find yourself, and it's been some time since you have been telling yourself that you wanted to start something and you still haven't done it, I'm talking months, I'm talking years, and you just always have this idea, but you always have a but, if, what if in your mind, fuck that shit. Just do it. Like, it's so cliche, but I think, me personally, the way that I seen it before is that when I said just do it, I meant do the whole thing and do it all good at first. But in reality, it never looks like that. I'm really learning about what it takes to run a successful business, and no one who's ever started a successful business knew exactly what to do when they started. They figured that shit out. And I'm figuring that shit out right now as we speak, and I made some really good progress. I got to give myself a pat on the back, especially considering where I was at a couple months ago. I was not in the mental space to have run a business, at least with the mentality that I had. A lot of this requires a huge mindset shift, and I think that if you do something, let's say you take 15 or 30 minutes, you have to have 15 to 30 minutes in your day to start something. If you do that consistently, daily preferably, but consistently throughout the weeks, over the time, you'll start to see some huge changes. It's called compound growth. And you'll just be very surprised. And I would just recommend, and I encourage anyone who could be watching this to just take that step. Like, try something. Just try shit. Experiment. Right now, I'm, parked up, about to go into my Muay Thai class. Growing up, I never thought I could do martial arts. I didn't think I had the build. I wasn't super athletic growing up. I was more of an artist. And now I'm standing outside of my Muay Thai class. I'm about 3 months deep in, and I'm pretty good. I got the techniques down. They're still learning the fundamentals, but, now I could throw some hands, as opposed to before, my stance was off. So that being said, just try shit, and you'll be surprised on what you can do.